I want to know what you thought was the most important part of Wendy's testimony. If we could play SOT 7, this is what I think is the most important part of her testimony.
Was part of the plot to kill your ex for you to have plausible deniability or to know very little about it?
I was not involved in any plot to kill Danny.
Were you shielded from the plot because, I don't know, you couldn't be trusted to keep a secret?
I was not involved in any plot to kill Danny.
I feel like we could have played a game, a drinking game. How many times did she say that? You could tell her lawyer had prepped her. That's your fallback statement. When in doubt, say that. She just kept saying it over and over. And I think that's powerful. What do you think, Dave?
I'm sorry, go ahead, Dave.
No, Arthur, you go ahead.
Arthur, no, I mean, of course you're going to prep. If you're her lawyer, of course you're going to keep prepping her to say that. Now, the counter could be like, well, isn't it interesting that the cable guy just happened to be at your house at the exact same time? So now you have a witness that shows you were home when this all went down. So that's going to be the state's argument, or I don't even know, or the defense. I don't know who's trying to put Wendi in the mix here. I think both sides are at this point. But yes, of course you're going to have her trained, and pardon that term, but it really is. I mean, you take them in your office until 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, and you prep them and you practice with them. And what are you going to say then? And what are you going to say then? I am not involved with any plot to kill them. I'm not involved with that. I mean, it's all work and no play makes dull boy. Whatever that line was.
Wow, a Shining reference. Didn't expect that one, Arthur. Well done, sir.
Thank you, Dave.
I think the flaw in the defense's theory here is that they think that by tarring Wendi, it somehow won't reflect upon Donna. Like, if you convince a jury that Wendi is guilty, I don't see how the jury can say, okay, she did it on her own. There's no way her mother was involved in that. Her mother controlled her life from the point of establishing her dating profile to writing her legal briefs. She was doing everything. She was pulling the strings. And if you believe Wendy's doing this on her own without her mom's involvement, then I got a bridge in the Everglades to sell you. So I don't think it works. And one thing to Arthur said that how convenient that the cable guy was over is actually, yes, it was a TV repairman. And TV is important because that was the word that the family used as code for the murder. That's right. And it is so interesting that of all people to come over to the house, it was a TV that was smashed. And the ex-boyfriend said that it looked like a person smashed it. So how convenient. And one more thing about TV. Are TV repairmen a thing? I know this happened like 11 years ago, right? When you have a break in your TV, don't you just buy a new TV? Is that a thing? You bring over the Geek Squad and pay $500?
No, that's a great point.
That's a great point.